StockPulse on location in Vancouver, British Columbia, and I've got with me Mitchell Smith, President and CEO of Global Energy Metals, that's GEMC on the venture, and GBLEF on the OTCQB. And Mitch, right in front of a Tesla dealership, what better place to talk to you about Global Energy? So let's kind of talk about the electrification here. This is a big picture deal. I want you to run through the whole macro side of this thing.
Definitely. So electrification is here. Globally, people have adopted to the overall electrification thesis. It's not just a Tesla story anymore, it's a EV story. And, even though we're in front of this Tesla dealership, all the mainstream automakers now are moving to electric. And what does that mean? That means battery powered vehicles. That means raw materials that need to go into those batteries. Cobalt, lithium, nickel, copper, all critical to the electrification of vehicles on the go forward. And Global Energy Metals, we're focused on delivering and supplying those materials for future demand of the electrification of cars.
Yeah, let's dig a little deeper into that. How are you doing this, and where do the shareholders fit in here? How do they make money out of what you're doing?
Sure. So Global Energy acts as a vehicle for investment into the battery minerals that are key for the e-mobility revolution underway today. So we have exposure through our projects in Australia, in Nevada in the United States, and in Ontario in Canada. So Australia, the Millennium Cobalt Project is a large-scale opportunity, exploration, growth stage in one of the most prolific mining districts in the world, Mount Isa in Queensland, Australia. We have our Lovelock and Treasure Box projects in Nevada. These are 150 kilometers away from the Tesla Gigafactory, the world's largest battery factory in the world. And we have another asset, legacy asset in Ontario called the Werner Lake Project that is being fully funded through a joint venture with another group.
So how are things going right now? I mean, it's been a pretty depressed market for you, obviously share price, but the demand. I mean, I got to believe you think things are probably about to turn around for you.
Yeah, cobalt prices have come off drastically from their all-time highs of over $40 a pound. We're looking at around $12 a pound. That's because it's sufficiently supplied right now through nickel and copper production in the DRC. So cobalt is a byproduct material. It's mainly produced in the Congo, and we believe that there's a need for diversification of that supply outside of politically unstable jurisdictions like the Congo. So jurisdictions like Australia and Nevada and Canada offer security for downstream users for the growing market.
And heading into the fall here, quite a bit of news probably. Sounds like you're going to be a busy guy. Why don't you kind of talk about that?
Yeah, definitely. And just to touch back on the previous question about the decline in price as well, it is an opportunity because the supply side of this is shrinking and the demand is growing exponentially. So how do we fuel this growing revolution that's really underway today, and that is provide the materials for that market. And so we are doing that right now. We've got a program underway in Nevada. We are having a better understanding of the projects, targeting drill holes for the fall. We also just recently took 100% acquisition of our Millennium project in Australia, and so that gives us an ability to expand on our footprint and become one of the largest cobalt-focused explorers in Queensland, Australia.
Okay, a lot of ways to touch this sector, folks. Global Energy Metals, GEMC on the venture, GBLEF and the OTCQB. Hey, Mitch, appreciate the time, and we'll certainly look forward to checking back when you got some news.
Excellent. Thank you very much.